Hello friends, welcome back. In this video, we are going to learn about how to create chat application with the help of Zegocloud SDK. So in this application, we will be seeing how to create one-to-one chat application with a very simple and easy step. I will be explaining step by step in this tutorial along with all integration and how to sign up from Zegocloud, get the key, everything I will be covering in this tutorial. So make sure you watch the video till the end to get the full idea how to do that. So let's jump to Android Studio and see. So for this, we'll be using the SDK and service from the Zegocloud. So Zegocloud is basically a global communication services providing company which provides SDK and APIs for us developers to integrate in our application and use their service. It has a very minimal code and it gives us a ready-made templates and all the functionality itself. And after first sign up, you will get 10,000 free minutes of the video call. So that is a very amazing tool to use. I use personally in my some of the project. So I am also introducing you to the same. So here you can see the portal of the Zegocloud. You can just go to zegocloud.com and you will land this page. They provide voice, video and chat APIs. You can see this is the page and these are the different services is provided by the video call, voice call, live streaming, in-app chat, which we are going to do in this tutorial. Cloud recording, AI effects, superboard, digital domain, and whatnot. They keep upgrading their systems with the new and new features which we can use easily. So at first you need to sign up on this one. I have already signed up, but for you I'll be signing up again with a different account. So for the sign up, you can just click here, sign up, and it asks for a first name. I enter my first name, last name, country, and work email. Oh, sorry, it's not scripted. Work email. You can put your email here, and then verification code. You need to verify your email here itself. So you can just click on this get code. Okay, you first need to enter your password. I choose as a password. Click here, and then I can just click on get code. Okay, they sent the code. Let me just check if I have received the code. Yes, I have received email verification code. It's 24110. 24110. Okay, and I can just click on this start your free trial. You can see free credits, 3 minutes gets credited in our account as soon as we log in, sign up. So it is just ask us, tell us more about you, and they basically want to uh, help us with the most suitable products. So we can just write a company name, job title. I'll just select engineering here. Industry will be an IT technology and service. Phone number, you can put your phone number here. I am just putting a random phone number here. uh, Sorry, that may not be allowed, but and as you have signed up, you can see their benefits are created here. 10,000 minutes and advanced support plan, so you get a priority support for this specific time. You can just click on this go to dashboard. So we are at a dashboard, and the first step we need to do is to create our project. So I can just click on this one to create a project, and for which service we want to integrate in our app, that is a chat. You can see in-app chat. Yeah, in-app chat, and we can just click on a next. It asks our project name, so Zego in-app chat tutorial. In-app chat tutorial. Yeah, and I'll just click on continue. So it takes a bit time to create your project. Once that is 100% done, then we will be able to see our project. So after completing 100%, you can see, and it automatically redirects us to our projects management my project section. So it is currently state as a creating. You just need to wait a minute or two, and after that you will be able to click on this one. Currently the click is disabled on this one. Then this creating type will be removed and it will be fully created, and then you can just click on that and go inside. Yeah, our project now has been created. So we can just click inside this one, and we get here our app id and our app sign. So we'll be needing this app id and app sign to in our project. So that's why these are the important credentials that you should not share with anyone. And yeah, now we also have one helpful resource, a developer guide from the Zegocloud itself. So this is the link. You can just click on this Android, and yeah, this is the link for the Android. And after clicking on this quick start, you will get a quick start guide for how to integrate that in our Android application. So I'll put the link here of this document of this thing in a description box. So we have already done this. We have created sign up, create a project, and get the app ID and app sign of your project. Yes, we are done that. Now activate the in-app chat service. We have to activate the in-app chat service. So just go to our console, and under service management, you can go to our in-app chat, and you can see the activate button here. Just click on this activate button. You can click on ready to activate, and now it will take a few seconds, a few minutes, 2 to 3 minutes, and the service will be activated. Currently the message showing as the in-app chat is being activated, so you just need to wait 1 to 2 minutes. In 1 to 2 minutes it will be automatically activated. So after activation, you will be able to see this basic configure and these all status here. So you can see what are the configurations for the current free plan, and you can see all of such data here. So that means in-app chat service has been enabled now. So now we need to start our Android Studio project. So in the document, it is first seeing the integrate the SDK. So I'll just from the starting, we'll be creating a new project Android Studio. I can just click on new project. I'll choose empty views activity, and instead of my application, I can write Zegocloud chat app tutorial. Here I'll select a Groovy language for build.gradle, and let it be a language as a Kotlin. And yeah, API level should be 26. Minimum SDK should be 26. And you can just click on finish button, and our project will be created shortly. Yes, now our project has been created, and we need to do few things here. So first of all, we need to integrate the SDK by adding this dependency. At first, we need to copy these two lines and paste it under settings.gradle. Just open our Android Studio, Gradle script, settings.gradle, and after this Maven Center, we can put these two lines for the Maven, and we can click on sync now. But let's wait. We also need to make a few more changes. After that, we need to add this dependency. But okay, so just open app level build.gradle and paste the dependency here. But if you are getting some type of error while the compilation or while syncing the project, if you put such a plus, because this is a dynamic version, this stands for a dynamic version, at some places it might not be accepted, and it will give a runtime error, sorry, compile time error itself. So you can just modify it with a 2.9.5. This is the latest version now, as per at the time of recording this video. Okay, so yeah, now you can click on sync now and wait for the sync, and after syncing, the SDK will be automatically integrated. Yeah, the sync is complete. Now let me just go here. Yeah, we can now start. But before starting, few things we need to remember, that Zegocloud might be using some legal some type of another layout system, and we are using a Android X here. So I have encountered this issue. So That's why in order to be on a safer side, we can we have to put a one statement here. For that, you can just open your Gradle properties file, and you can just write android dot enable jtfire equal to true. So if I haven't put that at first, but it was giving an error. By putting this, what benefit you will get if if the SDK Zegocloud is using might not be using this Android X version. If you are using a lower version, then it will automatically convert this enable Jettifier. This will automatically convert that to the Android X compatible version of the layout. So it will be great. I mean, it will be compatible, and it will be there will be no issues to start any put any layout on our application. Yeah, I clicked on sync now, and it has been synced successfully. Similarly, the last change we need to make is we need to enable data binding and view binding, because the Zegocloud SDK might be using some type of data binding and view binding library inside this. So we need to improve that in our project. So we can write build features, sorry, here, and we should write this in the build.gradle app level. Data binding is true and view binding as true. Okay, and just click on sync now. After sync is complete, uh yeah, now sync is completed, and now view binding and data binding features are enabled in our project. Now we can jump to our directly coding. Here I don't need this enable h2h, I don't need this as well. I can clean up my imports, and yes. So now let's go to again integration guide. Call the init method to initialize the in-app chat kit. So we need to declare it. The code is in Java, but if we just copy and paste it in our Android Studio, it will automatically ask us for the conversion, and just click on yes. It will convert automatically, just like this one. Okay, you need to just correct it. In case of my application, you can just write main activity. We need to create a instance of a main activity, that is a launcher class. Okay, after that we can just copy this code and paste after this set content view, so that this in the onCare itself, this all things will be initialized. So ZIMKit, we can just click on alt enter to import this class. So we need app id and app sign here. So as earlier I have told you that we will be needing app id and app sign here. So we need to copy that from portal and we need to paste it here. Let me change it, app id and app sign of type string, and in the app id it will be of type long. So let me just go to the portal, and if I just click on back, again back, sorry, we need to go to inside the project information, and here we can copy app id. Let me paste it here and open it by L. In the app sign, you can just reveal it and click on copy, so it will be copied, and just paste it here. Okay, after you are done with it, we have this method. It requires first parameterize the application, so we can just write application, the property access syntax, and the error will be caught. So now keep all the code as it is. It is notification, so this method will automatically ask your notification, will take care of the everything of the notification. Again, going to the documentation, sorry, here. Okay, now call the connect user method on the login page to log into the app chat kit. Okay, so we need to create a separate activity called this my Kit activity, and here it is asking to create separate activity, but we can do that in a main activity itself. So what we need a logged in user to chat with another user. So both of the users should be logged in on the different devices with their different user IDs and username, and then they will be able to communicate with each other. So for that, we will need three parameters for the login: ID, name, and avatar. Avatar is an optional, that is an image. Any image you need to put a URL of that image which you want to show as a profile picture of yourself. And so I can just copy it and paste it here. But when we want to do that, after clicking on the login button, so I'll just go to activity main.xml. I'll create one button here. First of all, I need to create edit text here, three edit text here, match parent and wrap content. This will be for a user ID. Let me constraint it top of parent. Okay, and now I can copy here another edit text, then another edit text here, match parent and wrap content, put an ID as a user underscore name, and I want to constraint this on top of this to the bottom of user ID. Okay, we can put a hint here for both of these. Hint: enter your user ID. Let me just copy this and paste it here. Enter your user name. Okay, user ID, username. uh, what's next? Match parent and wrap content. Okay, profile pic URL. What is that? That is a sorry, that is a user avatar. Okay, we can write user avatar URL. Okay, now I can want to constraint top of this layout is the view to the bottom of username, and here I'll put a hint as a enter your profile pic URL. Okay, yeah, and now I'll create one button here. Wrap content, it should be match parent, and I can constraint this top of this to bottom of user avatar URL, input ID as a btn login. Okay, and I'll just put a text here as a login. Okay, fine. Yes, now our layout is ready. We can go to main activity and we can just write user ID, get it from a find view by ID. Okay, sorry, where user ID equal to find view by ID. It will be an edit text, and let me give the ID I dot user ID. The same I want for username equal to user underscore name, and after the user avatar it will be same user avatar avatar user avatar URL. Okay, after this we can pass all these three values to this connect user function. Before that we need to pass this value as a string, so that's why we need this dot text and toString we can assign here. and here as well. Now both all of these values are string values. Now connect user is a method we have in the documentation. We can just copy both of these methods here and paste it. Again click on yes for the Java to Kotlin code conversion, and yes, now our error has been automatically converted to Kotlin and there are no any issues with that. So what it does after the correct it calls some method called as connect user in the SDK internally by passing these three parameters, and after that is done, it check if the operation is successful. If it is successful, then it redirects us to the conversations activity. So we need to create a new activity called as a conversation activity. So we can just right click on this package, new activity, again empty use activity, conversation activity. We can just click on finish. So our activity will be ready soon. Yeah, it's now ready. Let me again rub this, enable edge twist and this one. Okay, and let me optimize the imports as well. Okay, now going again to the documentation, display the conversation component of the inner chat kit. So in the conversation activity, there is nothing in the Kotlin or Java, but we just need to put this fragment. This fragment automatically does all the handling work for you. In the activities of a conversation, I can just write this fragment. Let me format this one. Okay, now it is calling internal class and red column name com.zegocloud. So it will do all of this work by itself. You don't need to worry about anything. The fragment. So you have given a Friday as a flag conversation list for the fragment. So don't change anything here. And here in the conversation activity, now you can let me go to the documentation. Okay, so at this point the type will look like this. Okay, so we now have login thing. So we'll be able to log in. After login, we'll be redirecting to this conversation activity. But if there will be no any conversation, then by default there will be only one message showing there are no conversations that you had recently with. So for that, after if you see that, then you need to start a conversation with someone, and you can start any conversation just like WhatsApp. We can just search for any number, and that now the account related to that number will get displayed. You can just click on that and start messaging to that. So the similar way, you need to find any other user by the ID. So here we'll be what we'll be doing, we'll be creating one text box for edit text for the for the user ID, and just click on start chatting, and then we'll be navigated to the another screen where you can start chatting with that person. Okay, so that let's create edit text here. Sorry, edit text. It should be 0 dp, and height should be wrap content. Okay, uh, after that we can just apply some type of ID here. ID that will be friend user ID, because that will be user ID of the friend which you want to talk with. I'll constrain this bottom to bottom of parent, and then we'll constrain this end, sorry, start to the start of parent. Okay, and after that I will do constraint bottom to top of this friend user ID. Okay, now this is type of layout we will be able to see, and here we can just give a hint, enter your friends user ID. Okay, okay, after that I'll just put a one button here. So that button should be wrap content and wrap content. I'll give it an ID as a btn slash start chat. Okay, and I'll constant it top to top of print user ID so that it come automatically, and I'll constant end of this to the end of parent. Okay, now it came here, and that plus id slash. Okay, and what is remaining? Must end of parent. Okay, just text is remaining, maybe start chat, and we want this to occupy this full space, so I just need to constant end of this to start button with the start chat. Okay, now it makes sense. So we have this type of layout, and as soon as we can click on start chat, we'll be able to start the chat. In the main, so for handling this click event, we can just write find view by id, that is button r.id dot start button start chat dot set and on click listener on this one, and after that we again go to our documentation and just start a one-to-one chat. So we can just expand this, and we need to copy this line and paste it here. So yeah, we can, and let's import these classes, and the user id will be getting from the user. Well, user id equal to find view by id, that will be an edit text r dot id dot user id. Okay, what happened? Okay, dot text dot to string. Right. After clicking on this one, our work is done. So everything else will be handled by the Zegocloud SDK. So after this, I think we are done. Yes, we just need to apply click listener on this login button. So just go to main activity. Yeah. So find view by id, that is a button r dot id dot btn login dot set and on click listener, and inside this I want to execute this code. Now we are good with that one. Now let me start this emulator and run our application and see how it works. So yes, our app is now running, and I have started two emulators, Pixel 2 and Pixel 4 with the same API level, and here we need to log in. So I just put one ID 112233. So there is no limit, character limit here, and username I'll put as an Ashish, profile pic URL. So I have this website Gravatar, which generates a different profile pictures. I can just copy it from here and let me paste it here, okay, as a pic URL, and I'll just click on login. So after I click on login, I'm redirected to the next screen. It is asking for the notification permission. I'll click on allow, and yes, now you can see no chat, start chatting now. So you can just enter your friend's user ID and click on start chat. In the Pixel 4, I am going to log in as another user. Let's say I done 1 1 2 3 3, so I'll do 4 4 5 and 6 6. Here I'll put what should I put? uh, let's say robot. So and you can create another URL from here. Just click on generate. Another picture has been generated. I want another more different. Okay, I can copy this one. Not a robot, I can just write Zegocloud, and let me paste the URL here, and I can just click on login. So after login, it has been logged in on this device as well. Now, if I want to chat with this user from this user, then I need a this friend's user ID. So I can just write 445566. Just click on start chat. So as soon as I click on start chat, something happened. Let me check what happened. If there is some type of crash. Yeah. Okay, there is some exception. Dot user ID. Oh, sorry. I need to enter a friend user ID in the conversation activity because we have this friend user ID. Okay, sorry for that. So I'll restart the app on both of the emulators. Yeah, I have restarted both of the devices. So let me again log in. 112233. Name is Ashish and profile pic URL. I put. Let me copy. Let me paste it this one. I click on login. Logged in successfully on the Pixel 4. This another device. I am doing 445566. Username as a Zegocloud. Sorry, it should be here. Zegocloud. And for the profile pic, you let me go to this again. Generate a different. Okay, like this one, and put it as a profile pic URL. And I just click on login here. So yeah, now I'll put this device, this user's user ID 445566, and if I click on start chat, then you can see the name Zegocloud automatically came because this user Zegocloud name with this user ID is present here. We have already created this user, created the account, so that's why it automatically catched up with the Zegocloud. And as soon as I can put hi Zegocloud, and I can click on send. As soon as I send it here, I can see yes, one new message from Ashish, and you can see my profile picture is also visible here. That is a Hazivo Cloud. I can type here, hey Ashish, and if I just click on send, then you can see hey Ashish, and yeah, I got hey Ashish from the Zegocloud. So that's how chat gets we can implement this chat feature with a very minimum code. We haven't played with much code. There was very simple code. We have just followed documentation and we reached this result. And we can also enter the emojis. We can also uh, send a voice message, anything, everything you can do in the WhatsApp chat you can do here as well. You can react to this message as well, just like this one, and you will be able to see it here, the reaction. And let me show you by sending the emojis, and the emojis we can also send. Yeah, and you can see now you are able to see the profile picture of both of these. So yeah, that's simple. That's how simple it is. Now I'll just minimize this application and we'll send some message here. Message. If I send the message and if the application is in the background, you can hear the notification message, and you can see you will also get a notification just like you get like in a WhatsApp for the new message. And if you click on this one, then your same chat will be opened and you will be able to see the latest message from the another user. So that's the beauty of Zegocloud SDK. It's very simple and easy to use. So that's how we can create a chat application with the help of Zegocloud. And their SDK is so much powerful. This was a one-to-one chat, but there is also option of a group chat where you invite the multiple users with the help of their IDs and can start a group chat just like a WhatsApp group chat. So I hope now you have clear understanding about this one. If you still have some doubts, then you can put your question in the comment box below and I will try my best to answer those. If you have some doubts regarding the Zegocloud, you can contact their support, and they have a very proactive support team and they will be able to raise your queries very quickly. in the description and in the first pinned comment, you will be seeing whatever the benefits you can get and the link to the sign up. So you can sign up on that one and start building your own multifunctional communication feature in your app. So if you like this video, then please click on like, share with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel so that you will be notified wherever such a new amazing video will be published. We'll meet in the next tutorial with some another interesting topic. Till then, goodbye everybody.